Hola, Wafetu. Welcome back to the next episode of Ed Andreas Automotive Works. Yeah, we'll be continuing where we left off yesterday, which is refreshing the cylinder head. As you can see, yesterday we managed to complete cleaning up these valves. Each of these valves, we managed to clean them up. We managed to clean the inside of the cylinder head. I don't know if you guys can see, but we managed to clean the inside of the cylinder head. Today, what we are going to do, or what we are attempting to do, is to grind the valves. We're attempting to grind the valves. I bought some valve lapping paste. Let me show you. Yeah, I bought some valve lapping paste. Valve, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's written there. Oh, it's upside down. Valve grinding paste. I bought some valve grinding paste in the attempt that we are going to grind these valves. So I don't have a traditional. They said it was a valve grinding stick. I don't have the traditional valve grinding stick. What we are going to be doing today is that we will be using a drill and sort of like a short extender that I made out of a pen. Let me try to show you. Oh man, where did I put it? Oh my goodness, man, I don't know where I put that thing now. Oh, here it is. This little guy right here. We're going to be using this guy as an extender for our valve, so that it can actually grip onto so that the drill can actually grip onto this end and the valve can sit onto this end. Because I'm not sure if we insert it with just the drill, if we would be able to use this technique, because these valves are sitting deep inside the cylinder head, man. They're sitting deep inside the cylinder head. If you've seen, or if you've worked on VW Golf 1, Golf 2, Golf 3 heads, you've seen that, man. There's no other option but to use a valve grinding stick when grinding these valves. So me being Andreas of Andreas Automotive, I decided to come up with a theory and try to do it practically. The theory was to get a ball pen, a ballpoint, or just ball pen, cut it half, and then use the first cut section as the section for the valve, and the second or the other end of the cut ball pen as the slot for the drill. So as of currently, it's still work in progress. I haven't tried it out. I'm going to try it out now. That's the purpose of me doing this video. But yeah, I've heard that grinding the valves with the valve grinding stick is pretty time consuming. You end up grinding a valve for like 30 minutes, bro, one valve. So I've seen on YouTube, I've seen on Facebook that using a drill is much more effective. Yeah, I seen from yesterday when I was cleaning the valves, yeah, that using a drill is much more quicker and much more effective. So that's why I'm going to attempt on using a drill to grind the VW 1.88 valves. Yeah. So as of this current moment, I was preparing the valve lapping paste. I was basically preparing to grind the valves onto the cylinder head. It was a pretty straightforward procedure. Just take valve grinding paste and put it all over around your valve, but be careful not to use too much of valve grinding paste. Be sure to use a specific certain amount, and then insert your valve inside your cylinder head. Then before using your drill to grind the valve, you must at least attempt to rotate the valve by hand in order to get all that valve lapping paste around the valve seat. Yo guys, so I just managed to uh, smudge some grinding paste onto the valve. As you can see there, I haven't really grinded it per se. I'm about to grind it. I just wanted to show you guys as to not to smudge a lot of grinding paste, but a little, guys. But as of now, I'm preparing the grill and we're going to grind that valve, guys. We're going to grind that valve. Now it was time to prepare the drill. I had to first get my extension cord, plug it in. But then the procedure to using a drill is pretty straightforward when grinding a valve. Of course, you're going to put your valve through to your head. And then since our drill cannot fit inside the bore or inside the hole that our valve is sitting in, we will be using that small pen adjuster as an adjuster between our drill and our valve. So basically that small pen will be transferring motion from the grill through the pen to the valve. But it's a pretty straightforward procedure, man. Even a beginner, I know even beginners can do this one, because I've seen this one on YouTube and on Facebook, and I am a beginner. But to be honest, I was surprised that it actually worked out as effectively as I had imagined in my head. I was actually surprised. I don't know if you guys can see the finish on these two is fine, This one, I was doing my own taste. This one is fine. This one is fine. This one is almost fine, and these two are fine. The reason for that is because I've redone this one, and I'm currently in the process of doing this one. So I thought, why not just redo all these ones that seem like a flop, or so I'm going to show you the final part of me grinding my valves, and then we'll move over to the next step, which is installing the valve stem seals. after grinding the valves, I had to clean up any excess valve lapping paste or any shavings that have been left inside the cylinder head when grinding. In order to do that, I had to spray some carburetor cleaner on the valves, spray some carburetor cleaner inside the holes of the valves, and then after that, A-OK. So here we have our valve stem seals. We got 8 of these valve stem seals. Oops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have 8 of these valve stem seals that are supposed to go into the cylinder. It's not nice going around servicing cylinder heads, dog. Cause look at that finish. Okay, these ones I haven't hit with carburetor cleaner. Reason being is because this intake valve and this intake valve were not lapped properly as they are both sitting here. But then the rest of the valves, they came out nice, they came out proper, came out really nice, man. So just needing those ones actually get some sunlight. For some reason I feel like the sunlight would help. After maybe like 2 minutes, I'll hit it with some carburetor spray and then remove it all. But for now, I'm going to continue with installing these valves, man. I don't want to sit around wasting time. Gotta continue, bro. Gotta at least get one, if not all, but at least one valve locked in place today, bro. Today, dog. Before the sun goes down, you know. But today, bro. So let's get into it, man. Also, guys, the way we install these valve stem seals is pretty straightforward. Just going to need a screwdriver or flat, anything that can fit basically inside the hole of the valve, and then you take this inside and put it in there. So all the valve stem seals are in. Try to activate them. All the valve stem seals are in. Yeah. So as I've just inserted the valve stem seals, it's quite a pretty easy procedure, guys. Involving these, just have to make sure that they're in there and they're sitting in there nicely, tightly. They won't give you any reason to be worried about oil coming into your valves, you know. But then other than that, the valve stem seals are in. Now it's time for the biggest, most troublesome moment ever, boy. Installing the valves, dog. Bro, when my valve tool, dog, dead. It's going to be a tough one, bro. But we've come to the big moment where we have to install the valves. Yeah, basically that's that. Installing the valves and the valve keepers. After that, we are done with the head. We are just waiting for gaskets to install the intake manifold gaskets and all the rest. Yeah, but sounds pretty exciting. But before we get to that, we have to do the most troublesome part ever, man. And I'm alone. That's another thing. So yeah, we have to do the most troublesome part, which is installing the valve keepers of it. Let's go. So these basically are my number one valves: my intake valve, my exhaust valve. I'm preparing to lock these up inside the cylinder head, man. Guys, pray for me, guys, pray for me, bros. But I guarantee you, if I can get one valve to lock, bro, the rest are inside, bro, I'm telling you. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, I couldn't get the proper camera angle to show you the method that I was using to install the valve keepers. But what I was basically doing was I would insert my valve keepers. I would insert my valve setup basically, which is my valve keepers, and my valve springs and my valve keepers. After doing so, I would get a plastic and a spanner and I just attempt to push the keepers to lock in place with the valve. But unfortunately, the technique did not work. It only worked 50% because I managed to only get half of the keepers in. But yeah, it was a pretty long day, man. You see how bright the sun is, man. I've been trying to press those valves in for the next like 3-4 hours, bro, and I only managed to press in 3 valves. Or if I were to say valve keepers, I only managed to press 1.5 valve keepers, bro. But then yeah, it was a pretty long day, man. Hey, it was a pretty long day eventually, but I did find a way forward of it. We're back here at Andreas Automotive, man, and it's been a long day, bro. It's been a long day. It's been a really long day. I don't know what's going on with my camera, bro. But yeah, it's been a pretty long day. Hey, man, my camera dirty, boy. Ooh. Let me see what's going on here, man. Yeah, but it's been a pretty long day. I didn't manage to get the valve stem seals properly in. I don't mean the valve keepers properly in, but they are in. Only a few of them. The reason why they are not in is because, man, I only got half. You know how valve keepers, they come in 2 pieces. There's that one half, there's that other half. So I only managed to put in 1/2 of all the valve keepers. Hey boy, that plastic and wheel spanner method didn't work, bro. It worked, but it worked 50%, man. So the other option now that I have is using the valve spring compressor, but then I have to first edit mine. By edit, I mean I have this guy, né? So you see how here he's grinded just a bit. I have to grind him all the way down. So yeah, but that's a task for tomorrow. It's getting late now. It's already late. It's just like yesterday, bro. I didn't have any lunch, man, and it's already like 6. Yeah, already like 6, man. So I'm just going to end this part of the video here for today. But yeah, bro, we made some pretty good progress. I'm convinced that tomorrow will be done by the head. And I'm partially convinced that by end of the week, man, the car must start, Buffett. End of the week, the car must start. I like the way how we've been moving, bro. Made too much progress, man. I got the head right here. As you probably can see, the valve keepers are in, but only half of them are in. Only half. I've managed to put in 3 of the valve keepers. The rest, man, I'll see tomorrow, bro. I'll see tomorrow when I've grinded this thing and I make it easier for myself to install the valves. But yeah, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next day. Not the next video, but the next day or the next part of the video. Away.